All right, starting it off, we are going to the Independent Media Center in Urbana, Champaign. I'm going to be checking out the radio station with Alex and Maggie. Now, I've never actually been on the radio, so this is going to be a bit of an experience for me. We'll have to see how well I hold up. All right, we are inside the studio, and Maggie's going to give us a short little tour of what is going on in here and what's located where.
So this is the inner workings of the IMC WRFU station. This is the speakers, the studio speakers, and we've also got speakers outside in the post office. But we've also got a music selection here. The DJs can feel free to pull music from Alex's computer here, in which he's currently feeding music to the station at. This is kind of the mothership controller board. It's the mixer, which kind of lets us know what our external volume output is and how we can change from one program to the next. Which you can record your program directly either to your iPod or to your computer, and then burn the program for people. And a little redeem section, I guess, over there. And then this is just kind of an announcement board and contact numbers should we have a problem.
Very cool. Alex, anything to add?
No, that's about it.
Yeah, before we get rolling too fast here, I just want to go ahead and say the WRFU is open forum for the Urbana-Champaign community. I have an interest in music, and that's originally what drew me to the project. And this course happened to, suggest that we could get engaged in the community. And I said, what kind of a collection do you have? And they said, well, it's just a bunch of stuff kind of sitting in boxes and in the stairs. And so what we decided to do was come here and see how we could apply our librarian skills to the collection.
We decided to talk with the automation group and find out, what would be the most beneficial collection to organize. We generally want to separate the music on the automation so that automation can play more local music. And once we organize the local music, we encourage that more local music be submitted to the WRFU.
So what skills in particular have you learned in library science that you think you're applying and putting in action with this project?
Well, organization is a big key feature to this project. There's a very diverse collection that's out there, and I think once we've organized it, it'll be great to be able to play this diverse music for the community.
Well, I think one of the main things that librarians do is interact with the community in which they're working in, whether their library is there or whether it's a library at a distance, connecting with certain group members or, members of the community in any aspect. And this radio station is an excellent example of how it takes the community to get something done and how people can learn from each other and collaborate on ideas. It's totally volunteer-based radio station, so anything that is done here technically, anything that's done as far as sourcing music, anything that's done as organization, fundraising, marketing, all of that is done by volunteers here at the station. And a lot of it is DJs at the station that volunteer, but a lot of it is also just community members that believe in what's happening here and in supporting community-supported radio stations and having independent, commercial-free community radio programs. Say that community informatics for me, and I haven't been in this program for that long, but I understand it as just engaging with the community and providing information. It's kind of a way to encourage patrons to self-educate in, and sometimes that's related to technology, and sometimes it's related to communication tools on how people can interact and they can learn and become more involved in their community, but also just be more healthy and successful in their everyday lives.
What's also important in community informatics is being able to find out the needs of the members of the community. So doing, for example, a needs assessment, finding out what does example, the radio show, what kind of music do we want to organize? And we did a needs assessment and interview method, talking with the automation group, and finding out that the local music is very important, and we have to organize the local music. So it's very important to reach out to the entire community. I think that's very important for community informatics.